Okay, take a look at this scary scene. The scary video recorded yesterday. That is a huge water spout coming ashore on Reddington Beach. You can see it spun up quite a bit of sand before it disappeared. Some people on the beach even played a little dodge the water spout. Not the smartest thing to do. We showed you earlier the water spout hitting a pool area, picking up lawn chairs and water and spitting them around. Of course, when those water spouts come on land and there's any kind of, chairs or anything, it can become, a flying projectile. That debris can be very dangerous. So when you see one of those, if you can, try to get indoors as quickly as possible. Greg Dee and his mystery guest now reveal Ginger Zee know all about the dangers that water spouts can present.
Just incredible video, guys, there. Luckily, no one got hurt from that water spout at Move On Shore. I'm here with Ginger Zee, the chief meteorologist at Good Morning America. Ginger, welcome to Tampa.
Thank you.
This is such a treat to have you here.
Yeah.
We picked the best view of the city for you.
Thanks so much. I love Tampa. Every time I come, which, last couple of times, one of them was for Ada, but whenever I come for not that, it's always such a good time. And I have to say that water spout my producer saw because we were doing a shoot yesterday.
That's right, you were just down the street.
And the water spout is why I fell in love with meteorology. I grew up on Lake Michigan, so I missed it. And I was like, no, I love water spouts. That's why I studied this.
I've been here for 5.5 years. I've yet to see one myself.
Okay,
all right? So
okay.
It's not that easy. Tell us why you're here and what we're going to see on GMA later on this morning.
I really wanted a dew point of 78, so I figured I'd come here.
We're wearing the weather
jokes.
this morning.
No, it's definitely swimming through the air. We're here because it's our Closer to Home tour. We want to celebrate you, and I think Ginger Zee and Greg Dee sounds really good.
It's a good combo. I like it.
But no, we also just want to share free places that people can frequent or love or visit when they come to Tampa, because Tampa is one of those cities we want to celebrate. And I was even learning things yesterday. That little piece of Cuba, you've got, there's
Ybor City,
yes.
the historic area.
Yes.
And what's amazing is that you're here during our slow season. This is like our February. It
Right.
actually gets busier later on. So, and you'll see she'll profile quite a few things. She's got a climate-related story coming up in the 7 o'clock hour of GMA as well. Let me get to your forecast really quick, and then we'll come back to Ginger here in just a second. First, let's take you over to the dog walking forecast. We've got today's dog. That is Veda, sent in by Kimberly this morning. You know what? This is what the dogs do this time of year. Enjoy the AC. The walks are tough. Now, for those of you along the coast this morning, there are a couple of showers popping up. You know the deal. Onshore flow. That's going to bring in some of those showers early on. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s this afternoon. Tampa's best rain chance is going to be late in the morning to the early afternoon. Then the storms head east of I-75. You can see that in your rain planner really well. The highest rain chances late morning to the early afternoon. So here's my tip. If you're trying to get to the beach today, don't try to get out there early. Go after lunch. I think the coast clears out really nicely late in the afternoon and in the evening. Here's the hour by hour. We do it inside the Super 7-day, the hour by hour forecast, highlighting the storms, little pop-ups, hit or miss along the coast early. Notice they kind of hang around west of 75 early on, and then it's the east side of the state that's going to light up later this afternoon. So Cape Canaveral down to Stewart, Fort Pierce, Melbourne, they're going to get some heavy rain. Same pattern tomorrow, and then coming up this weekend, the flow shifts offshore. Temperatures rise into the mid-90s, and the storms come later in the day. All right, I could not have you come to Tampa without a little gift basket. I reached out to the folks at Visit St. Pete Clearwater. You'll notice a couple of things for sun protection, but most important, I want you to look at this. Okay, this is important. This right here is a soap and sponge combo, and that's because Tarpon Springs in Pinellas County is the sponge capital of the world.
Wow.
You probably didn't know that.
I did not.
They actually get the sponges right there. This is a natural sponge.
Cute.
So maybe you can use that later on this weekend as you relax from all your travels. We'll see you during the 7 o'clock hour in GMA.
So we're also talking about, flash flooding in the monsoons, but then here we're going to look at erosion. And we got with Pinellas County. We also worked with the USGS yesterday. They were putting in brand new observation points and all of this really cool data set that they're going to be able to utilize to see how it's working, how the erosion is happening. And they've got cameras from above. I love science, but I also love science that's going to give us a computer model and something that we can look forward to, so you can know how to plan here and nourish your beaches, because that's a huge deal. The return on investment is very good.
Very important to our area. You'll see that story nationally at GMA, 7 o'clock.